Hi, I'm Madonna, this is Sinoux, and I had a request to do some nutritional testing, so I sort of thought I'd show how we play around with what someone needs, whether they need magnesium or potassium or iron, whether they need a multivitamin. But it's never as easy as it sounds, because a lot of what we're doing is, are we getting enough from diets? Are our medications depleting these nutrients? Are we simply, do we not have the absorption in the gut? Is it the stomach, the small intestine, the large intestine, the pancreas? Are they not releasing enough enzymes to digest what we are putting into the body? So are we taking a form of magnesium? Your body might go, yes, I need magnesium, but then what type does it need? A magnesium diglycinate, a magnesium biglycinate, a magnesium sulfate, magnesium citrate. So there's a lot more to nutritional testing than doing a very quick thing, because everyone's different and everyone's absorption is different. So I just grabbed half a dozen supplements, and I sort of thought I would just play around and show you a few of the little tricks that I go through myself. Okay, here we go. So because at New Leaf we're naturopaths as well as nutritionists, here in Australia we only stock practitioner-only products, which means that these are products that are stronger than the average ones you can get in the health food shops, and they're usually better quality, and funnily enough, by law, they have to have what they say are in them. Whereas if you can go to a health food shop or a chemist and buy nutritional supplements in Australia, there's no law that says they actually have to have those ingredients in them, which is of course very frustrating, because what are we actually buying? So when we have practitioner-only products, at least I know if it says 500 milligrams of magnesium or 1,000 milligrams of magnesium, they have to have those doses in them. I know that seems silly to make a point of, just going to make the point of it. So with someone like Sinoux, firstly, when you're looking at supplements, what are you dealing with? So I'm going to make sure, for a start, that the gut's working. Because if the gut isn't working, you can give supplements till the cows come home. It's not going to do very much. So I'm going to check stomach energy, small intestine energy, and then large intestine energy, and pancreas. So they're the four things that I'm going to check. And then as I do some nutritional checks, I'm going to ask those organs and make sure there's absorption going on. Otherwise, there's no point with any supplements. So firstly, the muscle test we use for the stomach is the pec major clavicular, which is in here, and we're basically coming down and out as a test. A lock means there's good stomach energy, and unlock means there's less than 50% stomach energy. Okay, just relax your hand. Hold, I'm coming down and out. That's good. Hold, I'm coming down and out. Just relax your hand, that's it. And hold, beautiful. So now, just to show you what it looks like when that particular meridian has an unlock, I'm just going to run the stomach meridian backwards and hold up for me, and that's an unlock. Hold up. So now I'm going to run the meridian the right way. So basically, you sort of, with meridian energy is constantly ebbing and flowing in and out of every organ through the body all day long. All the organs aren't working at 100% all day long, because that's not how the body works. So what we want to, so that's the stomach energy, which is working a treat. Next one is the quadricep muscle, which is the leg muscle. So bend the leg, hold up, I'm pushing down. Perfect. Bend the leg, hold up, I'm pushing down. So that is a test for the small intestine. The small intestine is predominantly to do with carbohydrate metabolism. It's to do with digesting everything that's released from the liver into the small intestine, and everything that's undigested from the stomach goes into the small intestine to be digested further. But nonetheless, we've got stomach and small intestine both working well. And the next one I'm checking is a fascia lata, hold up for me, which is large intestine energy, and hold up for me. Perfect. So now basically the stomach, small intestine, large intestine, all locking well. Pancreas test is the next. It's a latissimus dorsi test. Hold in, don't let me pull towards me. Hold in, don't let me pull out. What was the last thing you ate, Sinoux?
Spaghetti wrap from next door.
Oh, that was around 10 this morning. Okay, so it's been about 6 hours, nearly, since Sinou's eaten. Pancreas is about blood sugar, so the blood sugar's starting to drop. So that's the first organ to get an unlock, and there's not a lot of energy going on in there. So pancreatic energy is about balancing blood sugar through the body, and then we release several different hormones from the pancreas, and pancreatic enzymes are involved. You've got to break down your food to get all the nutrients out into the bloodstream so that what you are what you eat. If you're not digesting it, and we always joke, you are what you absorb. Not what you eat, you are what you absorb. So basically we'll pick up some pancreatic enzymes. Are you aware of being hungry? Are you getting to that point?
Eyeing off the keto bars before.
Yeah, right. Eyeing off some protein bars, as you do. Which one's your favourite this week?
The chopped cherry or
the cherry coconut?
Yeah.
And hold in for me. Beautiful. And hold in. Now, any pain?
Still a little bit.
Okay. So because there's been some pain in the leg, I'm just going to stack that in. So what I'm doing is asking the body to very specifically tell me about any deficiency going on with an area in the body that we know is in pain. So I might check for general magnesium deficiency, and the body generally goes, no, I'm okay. But if I put in a specific pain, it's going to give me a different outcome. So now I'm just going to ask the body to link any nutritional deficiencies linked in with the calf muscle into double anterior deltoid. Hold up nice and strong. And it's an unlock, so something's going on. So without the calf energy, hold. With the calf energy, yeah. So basically, there's something deficient in here. So because it's an unlock, only supplements that support better calf energy are going to lock it. So that's the quick little thing I'm going to check. So basically, hold up for me. That does not help it at all. That is a really fantastic multivitamin mineral. Not going to do anything for the calf, however. And hold. No, that is about stress. That one's a formula of herbs and quite strong doses that help to support the nervous system. So it tells me that's not the problem associated with the leg. Now, funnily enough, it could be because the calves are made up of the gastrocnemius and soleus muscles, which are the second and third muscles that switch on with stress. So stress can absolutely be an impact for chronic pain in the legs. And hold. Interesting, PPMPs. So that's potassium phosphate and magnesium phosphate. They're basically two things that calm down the nervous system, and they're quite small doses of but they're easy to absorb doses getting in there. But at the moment, that one's not helping. Once again, it's for when there's a lot of anxiety associated with pain. Hold. No. That's a bioactivated B, so those are activated B complex nutrients. So basically that would be if there was actually a toxicity issue with the liver, say methylation pathways or something like that not working, this one would have shown up if the lack of detoxification was linking in with leg pain. Hold. Okay. So this one's PSMP, so it's magnesium phosphate and potassium sulfate. That would have been if there was a lack of oxygen, because potassium sulfate is an oxygenator for the body. Hold. Yeah, right. Well, that's the best one so far. This one is actually bioactivated magnesium. So this one has got activated B vitamins as well as an activated form of magnesium. And it's the first thing that's given us a lock, which is very interesting. Because Sinou's got a sensitive tummy, I'm going to make sure that this doesn't upset the stomach energy, small intestine energy, or large intestine energy. How do you feel when you take supplements that don't agree with you?
Not good.
No. So nauseous or headaches or...
Headachy, and also the vitamin B max. Is that the vitamin B that gives you that hot
Yeah,
flush? Yeah.
so the nicotinamide. Okay,
Yeah.
so some people get flushing after B vitamins because of the nicotinamide. So there's different forms that cause different symptoms. So let's just check stomach energy to start with. So that's the pec major clavicular muscle. And hold. And hold. So that one's okay. Now so that's saying that the stomach would cope with that. Now we'll check the quadricep muscle, which is the muscle we use for the small intestine energy. Hold up. Beautiful. and hold up. Okay, so not quite. So let's ask then, once again, I sort of think, okay, so is it a lack of, so firstly, I'll just pick up the small intestine energy. So sort of like with acupuncture, when you work the meridians, you're actually increasing energy going to a specific organ. So that's what we're doing. We're increasing the energy going to the small intestine by improving the blood supply. And again, hold up. Beautiful. And large intestine energy. And hold up. And hold up. So then with a client coming in, we would check what dose we needed, whether it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 a day. And then we would see how long they needed to take that for. So with kinesiology, you can nut out the type of nutrients needed, the amount of nutrients needed, whether or not it's impacting positively or negatively with medications that they're on, and then hopefully finding a better combination of health to disease in the long term. Thanks, Sinoux.
A pleasure.